What's up guys, Frank here, and I just wanted to go over a new product I just got in from LAPG. It is the, I think it's called Carry-On Duffle. I've actually been looking at this thing for a couple years now and thought about getting it, obviously personally, for a couple ideas that I had, and I finally decided that now is a better time than any to go ahead and get started. So let's take a look. Alright, so here is the core duffel bag. I don't even know if it's called the core duffel bag actually, but it's the LAPG carry-on duffel bag. Carry-on duffel bag, sorry. So, quick overview here on this thing. It is a lot more robust than I thought it would be, and pretty cool. So we've got some laser cut moly and some loop paneling here for identification. Let me see on the back side. Call it the back side because there's less activities going on here. Alright, you got a little pocket, document pocket, wallet, something like that, identification, whatever you want, it's all right there. Alright, on top, you actually can't see, let me see here, go like this. Alright, so on top, we've got another loop panel as well as two like soft lined deep pockets for any sort of gear, valuables that you don't want to get scratched up. Okay, you got one here, and you got one here. All right, so one of the biggest reasons why I wanted this bag, not really or necessarily for travel, but I wanted something that I can throw all my heavy gear in for the range, and also use it like a loadout bag that's basically ready to go. Now this is different. I know you know we got a bag for this, a bag for that. But this is different than like a bug out bag or a truck bag. Like all that stuff is perfectly fine, and this bag is not needed in that situation. But this is like my full loadout bag, my carrier, all that sort of stuff, which I'm actually just gonna go ahead and show you guys how I have it set up. But I wanted something that was durable, that I can you know, throw everything in and be able to carry it efficiently. And you see here is we've got you know, grab straps on both sides. All right, so you can pick this thing up. All right, now here it actually has straps, some backpack straps that you can actually tuck in up here and zip out of the way, which is cool. But you know, I keep them on because again, I throw all of this stuff in here when I go to the range. So. Alright, well, let's take a quick look at and see everything that can fit in here so you get an idea of how big this bag is. And I'll briefly go over what I have in here. I'm going to do another video on everything in here separately, you know, just so that you can reference that if you wanted to. Alright, so here is a little bit more, here's a little better angle, give you like an idea of everything that is in this bag. Alright, so I've got my PVS 14 is in here. I've got, let's see, I've got my ballistic helmet in here. Alright, so my ballistic helmet's in here. I keep my hat inside my helmet just in case I need it. What else we have? I've got my 9mm can, because this bag is, again, for, you know, it's the range, but it's also everything that I would need for a night shooting environment, right? So all the ammo and stuff I carry in here is, you know, is actual defensive and green tip ammo that I would be using in real life situations. I just swap that out with my range ammo once I'm out at the range. All right. So here is my Shadow Systems MR920. All right. What else we have in here? We've got my LAPG Atlas plate carrier, all right, which I'm going to go over in a different video. I'm going to go over more of everything I got going on in here, right? So I also have my belt in here, my full belt set up. We're caught on something. There you go. All right, my full belt setup fits in here. All right, let's just throw everything around like it doesn't mean anything. And then let's show you a little bit more of the space that we have here. Okay, so this is the top panel. So that top panel does include some separated mesh pockets, which is awesome for gear. All right. Now you also have some, 2 more mesh pockets on this side for additional gear and storage and quick reference stuff. In fact, I usually keep a med kit right here. All right, I keep a med kit right here. On top is where I actually keep my documentation up in here in a waterproof document sealer, just because if the ATF ever shows up at the range, you need to be able to show that you've got your paperwork. All right, so once inside here, you can see you've got some strap downs to tie down your clothing or gear or whatever the case may be. All right, and then you've got it's not the thickest, but you do have a hard panel down at the bottom. So, if you had a lighter or, more clothing oriented setup in here, you can always pull these tabs here and compress your bag a lot more, make a lot more space so it doesn't stick up as much. All right, now I'm pretty much loading this thing out to the max, so I keep mine all the way open. All right, with that being said, what are my thoughts? I haven't been using this thing for a heck of a long time, but I have been wanting it for a long time, and I'm not disappointed. Especially, I think this bag is, I think it's between like the $60 and $80 range, and I think that it is phenomenal. It's worth it. I mean, I've tried everything from like your big Under Armour gym bags, which just didn't have enough support, to your like more smaller, compact, like heavier, thicker canvas bags, but this is a good fit. I mean, a con I would say is I wish that the walls were probably a little more stable, a little thicker, just so that the bag kind of stayed a little bit more upright. But I mean, you can always rig something up or throw some harder, panels in there to keep it straight up. But, anyway, I don't want this to be too long-winded. I just wanted to go over this with you. I think it's awesome. I think this bag is pretty cool, and I'm happy I got it. So, we can get these if you want. I think stock has been crazy. I think they've been out of stock for quite some time, and they do come in a couple different flavors. I think there's multicam black, OD green, maybe Ranger green, and FDE most likely. But we have all that, and then again, we're gonna do another video following up on everything that's in here, because I wanted to kind of go over my night vision setup that I would bring to the range with me. So, all right, guys, thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you're following us on social media, and stay tuned. Peace.